Late at night, the stillness was broken when a Ring camera captured a strange, unsettling scene at a quiet suburban home. A woman appeared, walking slowly up to the door. Her movements were jittery, her head tilting slightly as she looked around with unfocused eyes. She approached the door but didn't knock. Instead, she stood there for a few moments, swaying slightly, staring blankly at the doorbell camera. Her expression was unreadable, and then, without warning, she began muttering under her breath, the words incoherent but disturbing. Occasionally, she glanced over her shoulder, as if expecting someone, or something, to be behind her. A person, long plagued by strange happenings in their home, set up their camera in hopes of capturing more evidence of the unexplainable. Late one evening, the door to their bedroom began opening and closing by itself, creaking with each eerie movement. They watched in growing anxiety, unsure of what to do, but the steady rhythm of the door seemed relentless.
Loli. Laisse-moi. Loli. Loli.
Gathering their nerve, they stepped out into the hallway, expecting to find something, a draft, or perhaps a misplaced object. But instead, a dark shadow stood at the end of the hallway. It was featureless, darker than the surrounding night, and gave off a sense of something watching, something malevolent. In eerie footage from a car garage's CCTV camera, a person can be seen walking through the dimly lit space, their footsteps echoing faintly in the silence.
Gerardo, fíjate detrás tuyo.
As they move toward their vehicle, something unsettling begins to happen. Just behind them, barely discernible at first, a dark shadow appears. The figure seems to mimic their movements, following closely, yet its shape is vague, shifting, and unnatural. In the eerie image, a man sits quietly in a dim corner of the library, completely unaware of the unsettling presence behind him. A ghostly woman, dressed in a Victorian-era gown, stands just beyond his chair, her pale, translucent figure blending eerily into the shadows. Her eyes seem fixed on the man, yet he remains oblivious, engrossed in whatever he's doing. The contrast of the modern setting and her old-fashioned attire only adds to the sense of unease, as though she's watching him from another time, a silent observer with unknown intent. In a chilling investigation, Franco TV explores a cemetery notorious for the presence of a lurking witch. The atmosphere is heavy with tension as he navigates through ancient tombstones and crypts.
I don't know why it's doing that noise. Looks like it's burning something on the head. This was literally put here not too long ago. Oh shit. I just heard footsteps. Hold on. It would do good. I got something in the back there. I just saw what looked like a light, slightly. But wait, you saw that? Right there. I knew it. That is where I heard the scream coming from. Shit. I can't stick myself out. I'm gonna stick the camera out. I'm gonna switch it to color. This is what I see. All black. See if they light another candle. That's one. The last time I was here, I saw like 7 people.
As he goes near the staircase, he begins hearing footsteps approaching. Coming out, he finds a dark figure, likely of a rumored witch sitting near a gravestone.
I just heard noises coming to my right. It literally looks like what I seen from Georgina. That's definitely another witch. Oh, I almost dropped my camera. And look right over there. I don't know if they see me, but I just saw something dark, and then they went right into the tomb. I'm gonna zoom in here. Look at the tomb. Look, you see it? But all the tombs in here, there's like little babies in here that were robbed as well. And pretty much they sell it all in the streets. Shit. I just got a whistle.
Later on, the creepy figure walks away, but then a head was seen peeking from afar again and again.
Happens naturally. Let me zoom in. No, that's horrible. Let me go back. What is that? You see? You hear it? That is a kid laughing. I hate this area. This area is by far the creepiest for me. Oh, what the? Oh, shit. It's starting to rain a lot now. Oh my God.
¿Qué haces acá?
Nada, ¿qué tal?
¿Qué
Hola.
haces acá?
Nada, solamente mirando. Yo estoy mirando para fantasmas grabando.
Pero acá nadie puede entrar de noche.
Yo tiene permiso para una muchacha que me ayudas para entrar.
Lastly, he captures a child's laughing sound despite no one being there, and then a creepy woman came out warning him to leave. In unsettling footage captured by a baby monitor cam, a child can be seen struggling to move, as though something unseen is holding him down or touching him. The child appears restless, his limbs tensing as if trying to break free from an invisible force. The parents, upon reviewing the footage, are left with a chilling feeling that a spirit might have been interacting with their child, holding him down in a way that only the camera could capture. A woman, convinced that a saddle she had from her house was linked to paranormal disturbances, decided to burn it. The belief was that the object had trapped the spirit of a cowboy. As the saddle ignited, a chilling event occurred. The video captures what appears to be a faint, shadowy figure in the shape of a man, possibly a cowboy, slowly walking toward the fire. As the flames grow, the figure gets closer, then vanishes entirely, as if dissolving into the blaze. The woman believes the burning of the saddle finally set the spirit free. Russian ghost hunter Tim Morozov decided to spend a night inside a notoriously haunted house, determined to document any paranormal activities. Armed with his cameras and gear, he set up motion sensors and night vision cameras in the most active areas of the house.
Я не слышу. Слышу странные звуки, но, скорее всего, они доносятся с трассы. Радио странно сработало. Что в этом доме произошло 16 июня 2016 года? Второй раз уже радио странно срабатывает. Какие-то помехи.
As he tries listening to any sound around him through his device, a dark shadow passes by in one of the rooms.
Снова помехи по радио прекратились. Свечи. Кто ты?
Lastly, he captures a white shadow figure moving behind him in speed. During a night investigation at a cemetery, the user set up for an EMF session to try and communicate with any spirits present. The air was still, and the atmosphere felt heavy with anticipation. As they began to ask questions, a sudden bright flash illuminated the area, momentarily blinding them. The user was quick to check the weather, noting that it wasn't stormy and there were no lightning strikes in sight. Confused but intrigued, they continued recording, wondering if the flash was a response from the spirit world. Subscribe Top 5 Ghost for more scary content.